Well, Falcha, I guess welcome to Colors in the Gaelic, and welcome to our Wednesday night Ceilidh. We have a few folks here, a few tables here tonight, and mainly locals here tonight. I think it's safe to say, when you get two tables being pushed together, and another table not too far, and some others over on the couch, it seems like a very local crowd tonight, which is great. I'm MacDonald, president of the college, for anybody who might be joining us online that may not know myself, and joined here tonight by some great music, and we're looking very much forward to that great music. We have Howie MacDonald, fiddle and piano. Beverly, fiddle and piano. Doyle, I'll introduce the formula after a bit, as well as guitar and singing. And Bard's at the back, and with some refreshments and more. And Ryan's doing some live stream here tonight, and I want to welcome everybody that's joining us online as well. We are, let's see now, is this our first Ceilidh in November? Yeah, it's our first Ceilidh in November, and we only have about 5 left before the Christmas season. We go till December 10th. So those that are joining us either live or online, just a little heads up, that'll be the case. Then we take a little break over Christmas, of course, and then there's lots of Ceilidhs to watch in January. And then we start hitting a few different spots, sometimes some homes or some pubs or different things around the island, a little bit in the winter time as well. And we'll do that through February, March, April, those months. And then we're back here in May. From May till December again. So, and always lots of fun and lots of great music. I do want to mention as well, just before we start, just a couple of reminders. There's a Gaelic weekend, Christmas Gaelic weekend coming up later this month, as well as a youth Gaelic weekend. So I encourage you to go to our website to check out those weekends, and Colin MacDonald, our director of Gaelic, will help you out in that regard. We have about 250 people online right now taking Gaelic classes with us between September till the spring from all over the world, and of course we have different things happening here on the weekends, and every weekend there's something happening here on site. And a little shout out to our staff for the great summer that was here and into the fall. Whether it was housekeeping or maintenance, or our director of hospitality, Gail Montgomery, and her team, or those that, like I said, the craft shop and administration and such. A lot of people put a lot of time and effort and put a lot of hours in. So a little shout out to our staff to say thanks a lot for everything they've done, as well as the staff at Bang Babo as well, and we have students there, university students there right now. And so a shout out to them all, and a very special thanks to our staff. So that's it for me for now, and I'm going to hand things over to Howie MacDonald, Westmount's own Howie MacDonald, and then Howie doesn't need any introduction to the folks here. One of the things I will say is this: Howie is not just a great player on fiddle and piano and multi-instrument, he is also a great composer. And a lot of great tunes that are played around Cape Breton Island are composed by this guy right here. Howie MacDonald.
Check. So can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. We're just going to kick. Oh no, it's me. It's not the mic. We're going to kick it off with a couple of digs in G. Okay, take 2. We're going to kick it off with a couple of jigs in the key of D. Okay, let's go back.
Turn it off.
A couple of digs.
You want more or less?
No, no.
Just have to turn the mic on. Like
Yeah. Hello. Hello, hello.
Maybe the red switch?
Hello again. And goodbye. Hello. Hello again. Hello
Yeah,
again.
try to flick it on there.
Come in, Moscow.
There.
Houston, we have a problem.
And try the red thing again, because I think you turned it off.
Check one. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 3. Why are you always testing me? Good thing we're not live. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, so there was a bunch of jigs in D, and the first one I actually heard from a tape. They used to call them picnic tapes that were down in Mabo. They built a big stage and hold an outdoor dance, and one that I have was it was Buddy, John Campbell, Betty Lou, and Joey Beaton, and that first jig there came from that tape. Beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful music. You can hear the people hollering and screaming and having a good time. I'd say it would be about maybe around 1971. And the one that came after that was the Wandering Minstrel. No, I'm sorry, it was Dan Artoon, and it was called Catherine Ann Lamy. Now, Catherine Ann today is known as Kathy Holly. She lives in Judic, and she plays a wonderful piano. And she actually played on one of Winston Scotty's albums back in the 60s. And back then you would just show up, have a little run through, and they would just record the album in as long as it would take to make it. Now my first album took a little longer. There was one cut there, I think we were trying to do this B flat cut, we recorded it 26 times in a row. Because we were all recording into the same 2-track machine. So if anybody made a mistake, everybody had to start over. But anyway, it was a ball. We did it in a weekend. But anyway, on to something else. We're going to play a tune called Coyle's Field House. And this tune was actually written by Nathaniel Gow in the mid-1700s. And you might have heard of Neil Gow. Well, you know, Neil Gow was the guy, Neil Gow's lament for the death of his second wife, Neil Gow's lament for James Murray of Abercarney, Neil Gow's lament for whiskey. This guy was he liked the laments, and all that. So his son wrote this Coyle's Field House. Coyle's Field was a place that had a mansion on it, and it was owned by this Montgomery guy. He was a colonel, and King Coyle was buried English king. He's buried on the grounds there. It's in the southern part of Scotland. And anyway, so that would be later on the nursery rhyme. Old King Cole was the same sort of guy, right? King Cole, King Coyle. But anyway, and the tea. And apparently Robbie Burns used to hang out at that mansion with his girlfriend and do his thing, sing songs and poetry. And in the late 1700s, she ended up passing away because she was taking care of her sick brother. He had a fever, she caught it, she died. Those things happen, you know. Anyway, that's Coilfield. Coilfield House. That's the story on that tune. There's much more. Anyway, the next tune I'm going to try is Miss Stewart, which was written by a guy named William Marshall. And back in that era, this William Marshall was like a mini astronomer. He was a clock fixer. I don't think he could actually write music, but he could play music. So a lot of his tunes never got named and ended up in some of the Gal collections. So, of course, there was accusations of, you know, thievery and, you know, tune thieves and all this stuff. They didn't have the intellectual property laws back then. So anyway, it was a well-known thing back then where the Gals and the Marshalls were a little feud going on. Kind of like the Hatfields and the McCoys, I suppose. But anyway, so that's, then this guy, Marshall, also wrote The Duke of Gordon's Birthday, Marquis of Huntley. He stayed in Duke of Gordon's castle. And he wrote a bunch of great tunes in the 1700s as well. And Miss Stewart was recorded by John Campbell and Donald Angus, I believe. And it was more of a Mabou Strathspey when I was growing up. That's what I associated with. Then there's a nice reel called The Maid of the House, which is a traditional Irish reel. And Buddy used to play it back in the 60s and the early 70s. Terrific tune. And if I could get that far, there's a tune called Joe Roach that Jerry Holland wrote in G minor, B flat. And a tune we never get a chance to play. So we're just going to try that out and see how far we get. Okay?
You can just put it on the other chair. If you
There you go. Coilsfield House, King Cole Tea. Thank you. Sorry about that little interlude there. Maybe we'll try Amelia's Waltz in D. We haven't played that in a while. And if we get ambitious, we'll swing over to Margaret's Waltz in A. And this is a tune Buddy used to play. And I believe Natalie recorded it on her first album. And I think it came from the States originally. People started playing it around the mid-'80s. It became very popular in Cape Breton. And it's a real beautiful tune, so let's try it. In the key of D. Thank you. I guess we should play a couple of lively Strasbays and reels, just pick it up a little bit. Maybe tiny little less fiddle in the monitor, if that's okay. Okay, let's Driver. Dusky Meadow or like that?
Yeah.
Well, I can unplug it. Yeah.
I just unmuted it. I muted it now. If you want to unplug it.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Ben.
Wasn't that beautiful music? Howie MacDonald and Beverly playing. That's just wonderful stuff. And I appreciate the fact that Howie's not just playing the tunes, but he obviously has done some research and everything on the tunes as well. And it's sort of nice to hear the stories behind the tunes, like Coils Through the House. I didn't realize that. But that's 1700s. Do you figure, Howie? Yeah.
1700s.
Mid 1700s. So, you know, when you do hear like Neil Gal or Marshall's, they're great collections. So any of the young musicians that are watching out there, perhaps tonight, if you get your chance to get anything around those collections, you'll be doing very well. And there are a lot of the old tunes. Now, they might be played slightly different sometimes in the Cape Breton versions, but pretty close in a lot of them. We're going to welcome up a special guest here, and happy to have him here tonight. And on short notice, we appreciate him coming up to be with us, Mr. Andrew Doyle from Ceilidh Mines.
All right, buddy. Whenever you're ready.
All set? So I don't know where this song originally came from. I don't have quite the story of that, but I do remember watching it with my kids on the Wiggles one morning. That's how I learned it. The gypsy rover came over that hill, down through the valley so shady. He whistled and he sang till the green ones rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Hardy-do, hardy-do, hardy, hardy-do, hardy-day. He whistled and he sang till the green ones rang, and he won the heart of a lady. She left her own fine castle gates, she left her own fond lover, she left her servant and her state to follow the gypsy rover. Hardy-do, hardy-do, hardy, hardy-do, hardy-day. He whistled and he sang till the green ones rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Her father saddled his fastest steed, he roamed the valleys all over. He roamed very far and with great speed for his daughter and the rover. Hardy-do, hardy-do, hardy, hardy-do, hardy-day. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. He came across a castle fine, down by the river Ceilidh, and there was music and there was wine for the gypsy and his lady. Hardy-do, hardy-do, hardy, hardy-do, hardy-day. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. He is no gypsy, ni volunteer, the Lord of these lands all over. And I will stay till my dying days, and my wasteland gypsy rover. Hardy do, hardy do, hardy, hardy do, hardy day. He whistled at his hand till the green was ripe, and he won the heart of a lady. Thank you very much. So the other night, it was a Friday, Halloween. It was coming down raining like crazy. I had my kids out in it. You know, I was giving them the old story about how when I was a boy, you know, I used to have to design my, you know, outfit to fit around my parka and all that fun stuff. And we were out in the rain, and it was beautiful. I thought it was great. You know, we were having a great time. But out of this thing, my 7-year-old son, I had 2 kids, 5 and 7, and my 7-year-old son looked at me and he asked me a question that every single father gets asked. No, it was about the birds and the bees. 7-year-old son looked at me in the middle of the rain and he said, "Daddy, where do rubber boots come from?" I looked him dead in the face and I gave him the truth. I said, "Son, rubber boots come from Devco." Because I thought they did until I was 20 years old and had to buy my own pair. You know what I mean? So, some people here either worked there or had parents who did. I can see it. There we go. The summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme rolls along the purple heather. As we go, and we'll all go together to block wild mountain thyme all along the blooming river. We'll go as we go. I will build my love a bower on yon pure and crystal fountain, and upon it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. We'll go as we go, and we'll all go together to block wild mountain thyme all along the blooming earth. Will you go as we go? If my true love she were to part, well, I would surely find another, and where the wild mountain thyme rolls along the purple heather. Will you as we go, and we'll all go together to block wild mountain thyme all along in time, all along the burning river we go, as we go, we go, as we go. Thank you very much. I'm going to see if I can get all these shining gadgets on the floor working for me for one song here. So it looks great. Don't know what it all does. I just keep pushing pedals. Good thing I took step dancing when I was a kid because it's helping out now, right? So a song called "The Fisherman's Blues." Wish I was a fisherman, told the northern seas, far away from dry land and the spirit of memories, casting out my sweet line where the bed in love. No, she'll bear down on me, save the starry skies above. Train crashing head on into the heartland like a cannon in the rain, with the beating of the sleepers and the burning of the coal, counting towns flashing by me in a night that's full of soul in the light of my head, and you in my arms. Someday I will be loosened from the bonds that hold me fast, and the chains that bear down on me will fall away at last. Thank you very much.
You want more?
Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. A little bit of the Water Boys. Okay, this is an East Coast song. Okay? I gotta preface it with that. When I was 15 years old, I grew up baby of 15 kids, right? So when I was 15, my brother, one of my next oldest brother to me, or next youngest I should say, came in and he had a cassette tape in his hand. And he threw it at me. And he said, learn every song on side 2, you're playing our hockey party on Friday. I said, okay, no problem, you know. So yes, it was Peter. Someone knew right away, there we go, yeah. So side 2 was Terry Kelly, live at the Old Crow Pub. Do you remember that one?
Yep.
Yes. Side 1 of that cassette tape was Terry Kelly, On the Move, right? And this was a single from that side 1, or side A, whatever one you want to call it. So this is technically how an East Coast song from the 80s would sound, I always thought. So, see if you remember this one. What Terry Kelly do? You said you had to leave today. You were smiling while you walked away. I was crying. Well, I was crying. You said that we were more than friends. Now you're telling me it has to end. You were lying. Oh, you were lying. And I guess I could spend my time getting over you. I made up my mind what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll just take my radio, head down to Mexico. I might even take my old guitar. I'll be playing my radio, driving to Mexico, just as soon as I learn to drive a car. Basic memories fade as time goes by. If that is true, I wonder why. I remember, oh, I remember. That is true, I must be strong. It's over now, I must move on. I should forget her. Oh, just forget her. No one seems to understand what I'm going through. I need to get away for a week or two. I'll just take my radio, head down to Mexico. I might even take my old guitar. And I'll be playing my radio, driving to Mexico, just as soon as I learn to drive a car. Oh yeah, I'll just take my radio, head down to Mexico. I might even take my old guitar. I'll be playing my radio, driving to Mexico, just as soon as I learn to drive a car. Thank you very much. We'll see you in a bit.
Well, special thanks to Andrew for being with us here tonight and for sharing his music. That's pretty cool stuff, actually. Howie, you're going to have to get a pedal like that for the fiddle.
I experimented a little.
Did you? Yeah. You could be playing the piano and the fiddle and different things same time. Actually, Howie did a recording at one point, and I think you had the fiddle, you did piano. Did you do guitar and bass on it too?
I'm sorry?
On a recording? You
Yes.
did one of your recordings.
Yeah, I played, kick the boo.
Yeah. And drums too, snare drum.
Yes,
Snare drum. Anything else in there?
everything.
Tambourine?
The audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did the whole. So actually, you should check out for those that are perhaps online with us and or others that are here. There's lots of great music on CDs and such from Howie and Beverly on CD. Do you have your own CD on fiddle yet? Not yet. Beverly will be putting a CD out. We'll make sure she does it next year. No. and Andrew, of course, do you have any CDs with you or anything, Andrew?
Not with me, but
Not with you.
they're all on iTunes right now.
On iTunes, okay. So check those guys out, and there's lots of great music. And we're going to pass the reins over to Beverly.
She's got a tune that she composed on.
Oh yes, the flat. Is that the Flatlands?
Keep writing
Yeah.
The Flatlands on Spotify. Beverly's tune, and she played it here before. Maybe she'll play it tonight. I don't know, but it's a beautiful tune made for, I believe, did you say your relatives are out west?
My niece.
Your niece, and you call it the Flatlands?
The Cape Breton Flat.
The Cape Breton Flatlander. Okay, I'll hand things over to you. Just one thing I do want to mention as well. For those that are online, we're a not-for-profit charitable foundation, and we certainly appreciate any donations that we get for the college. It helps keep our Ceilidhs going. It helps keep our school going. And we depend heavily on raising money for the college here in St. Anne's, and which has now been in existence since 1938. We get a little over about 20% of our funding from the provincial government on operations, and some from the federal government around Kitchen Fest. But on the operational side, just a little over 20%. So we have to raise about 80% here on our site. So the donations are really important. Or if someone online wants to ever donate to sponsor a Ceilidh or anything like that in memory of someone, or to celebrate a certain event, would please contact us, and we'll make sure that the information is on online as well, and you won't be disappointed. So thank you very much, and we'll hand things over to Bev.
I'll give you the mic, Bev.
Pleasure, eh?
I'll have to adjust that slightly.
Just D, sir.
Her fiddle's not as loud as mine. I have to take her up. Yes.
D. thank God. I was kind of worried there for a second. Well, thank you very much, and thanks for coming down to the Gaelic College for the Ceilidh and hanging out with us for the evening, and thanks Robbie and the Gaelic College for inviting us here. And it always feels like we're just coming for a visit. And you never know who's going to be here, so this time it's Andrew. And we were just saying, haven't seen each other in a while, but it just kind of feels like I just saw you not too long ago. I couldn't get do you remember in Mary Poppins, the Dick Van Dyke one-man band?
Yeah.
I was thinking, man, that guy would have had it a lot easier if he had some pedals back in the day. Great job on all that, by the way. Some really fancy footwork. I guess, yeah, those step dancing lessons paid off. And I can't remember, I was trying to think there when we probably first met a million years ago. I'm thinking probably like Dockside Ceilidh days. Yep. Yeah, probably way back then. A lot of us on the other side there got our start with Kay Batherson's Dockside Ceilidhs. Anyways, those tunes that we were just playing. Oh, and before I forget, I do agree with the staff here deserves a big shout out. Yeah. Because like I said, it always feels like coming home a little bit here because everybody does such a great job, and having had the chance to be an instructor here this summer myself, I really felt the love here. So, and so big shout out to everybody involved. That set of tunes that I was playing there, I wasn't going to play it because I kind of played it here probably the last time I was here, but my friend Bobby that passed away, that was the march that I wrote for him, and it's pretty much a year, getting close to a year, so I was thinking about him and his family, and just kind of wanted to play that tune this evening. He's a great guy, great neighbor, and still really miss him. And then I launched into Howie's birthday party tune that I wrote there, the first Strathspades. His family nicknamed him Bowsy, still don't know why. Felt good, I guess. And so that was his Bowsy's big birthday Strathspade. And then after that, I'm getting like a deer in headlights now, and I can't even remember what I did. But some great tunes indeed. General Longstreet, Live and Lively, I think. Yeah. No, Lively Steps Night, sorry. Yeah. And Bennett's Favorite, I think, was the last reel. So, anyways, I think I'll play some jigs in G, and that's about all I have to say about that. Thank you so much. thank you very much. Billy, I think that's one of your tunes, isn't it? Tea Garden Jigs? Anyways, yeah, we like Rodney said, we have the locals here tonight. Now I don't know what to do. Are we on time? We're good?
Maybe one more, and then we'll do a song finale with a song tune. Sound good?
Sounds good. Okay, now I gotta think what. Now Rodney ruined the surprise. I guess I will play the Cape Breton Flatlander.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I had a different plan, but that's alright. I'm good with a plot twist. I happen to like playing this one, so it's great. So this is my niece Allie's tune. She's marched off to pre-primary now, but it was written for her when she was born out west in Alberta. And both my brother and his wife are both from here in Cape Breton, and she's born out west, and so she's a little bit of a hybrid model. And so I decided I'd call the tune, because she didn't have a name at this point, I decided to call it the Cape Breton Flatlander, because she's a little bit of both, and they've since they've moved home, so it really does kind of fit the little fart. Anyways, so yeah, like Rodney said, we did put it on I was going to say we put it on record, but it's not really anymore. It's Spot all the streaming services, I guess. Yeah. So anyways, if you'd like some extended torture from this evening, you can check that out. Let's do that.
and just go into a last tunes. Keep her. Yeah, just into it. Yeah. I'll just say something before you.
I was enjoying your music so much, Beverly. I think it's one of the best nights I ever heard her playing here tonight. It's just fantastic stuff, beautiful stuff, and great tunes. I hope you keep on writing and writing and writing. They kind of go in bunches, I find sometimes, the tunes, don't they? Yeah, it's like you either make 3 or 4, or it's nothing for 6 or 8 months. And it's, yeah, there's something comes up. Yeah, so thanks a lot again to both you and to Beverly and Howie. Thanks for the great tunes here tonight. Very much. And Andrew, thanks for being with us again, Andrew, as well, here tonight. I want to thank all of you for coming out and supporting the college and the Wednesday night Ceilidh. And many of you have gone to many Ceilidhs over the years, and we really do appreciate it. And we look forward to the Wednesday night Ceilidhs each week. And tomorrow we'll put it out who's on next week. And we look forward to being back again next week for a live Ceilidh. And thanks to Ryan as well for doing the live stream here tonight. And yeah, applause for Ryan. If you tune into CBFM and online, you can hear Cape Breton music, mainly traditional, but there's some other genres as well. And you can hear that 24 hours a day. And it's one of the only places where you can actually hear local musicians being played on radio. It's on live stream. It's not traditional radio, like you turn on in your car or such. Although you can, but also if you tune into Ceilidh, some people might tune into the Bell TV, the radio station out of Richmond County. You can hear it as well. So even if you don't normally live stream, you can hear it on Ceilidh. What channel is that, Ryan? 5?
It's different on fiber and different on.
Okay, so it's different, yeah, depending on what you have.
536 on satellite.
536 on satellite.
It's a low number on fiber.
Okay, and then a fiber up as well. So you can tune into there, and when they're not doing some programming, they play CBFM for the Cape Breton music. So we're going to end off with a blast song and a couple of tunes, and anything else I'm forgetting to announce tonight. Looking out, anything else that you can think of? Looking over at Barb or Gail in case there's anything I'm forgetting about. The Big Bash. Thank you very much, Barb. June 30th, the Big Bash here at the college is part of Kitchen Fest. We have Signal Hill, a great band, of course, now very popular. We have Beach Hill. They're mainly from Inverness County, and Peter McGuinness and his friends, and Coastline, and Ben Smith from our staff here is in that band, great band, young band from CBRM area, and some connection to CBU as well. Some of the students just finishing up or just completing their year this year, and they have a combination of things. It's going to be a dandy night. There's tickets available on Eventbrite, so they're going to. They're selling the last few weeks, and so please take a look at that. There will be a transportation going back and forth to Bedeck. So if you stay in Bedeck, it's somewhere in the Bedeck village, you will be able to jump on the transportation going back and forth that night as well.
Indeed. Okay, yeah, backwards seat. Yeah, backwards seat. Cindy wants us all backwards. I guess go to something. Sounds good. Do that, man.
Away we go.
Yeah?
All right. Whatever you want.
Is that cool? We can switch it? Good? All right, cool.
Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Pulling weeds and picking stones, man is made of dreams and bones. I feel the need to grow on my own because the time is close at hand. Rainfall, rain, sun and rain, find my way in nature's chain. To my body and my brain, to the music of the land. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Plant and roll straight and long, tender them with prayer and song. Mother Earth will make you strong if you give her love and care. Old crow watching hungrily, perched up high in yonder tree. In my garden I'm as free as that feathered thief up there. And inch by inch, row by row, I'm gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. One more time. Inch by inch, row by row, I'm gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless the seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the